Grandma used to take me every week to the clinic to be weighed, and I was the healthiest baby. So they gave me that picture, was my prize. And when I was growing up, Grandma had that picture hanging in the living room. Uncle Dave used to bring his friends and tell his friends that was me. And I used to be so embarrassed because there I am laying butt naked.
Stand up for Jesus, ye soldiers of the cross. Lift high his royal banner, it must not suffer loss. From victory unto victory.
But the thing that I remember growing up with her, sunshine laundry, hard worker, filled with life, and never an unkind word about anybody or anything.
Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me.
It was really a joy. She was, next to my mother, I guess the strongest one in the family. All my sisters, 9 besides Matilda, would kind of follow in her train. And one thing, it was Matilda who held it all together. All the sisters, they always looked to her.
George.
How are you? Matilda. Fess.
Wait a minute. Festina! You know what? You know that.
Yes, I am the 11th girl.
And you're on your way, and you walk the trail that falls before the stars. And I will remember when you're gone. You were my teacher, and your lessons get me far. You were my teacher and my friend.
Devoted mother. I mean, she was like the hen brooding over her chicks.
Great is thy faithfulness.
Matilda was just right there, encouraging us, trust the Lord. Don't worry about it. Just give it to the Lord. It'll be all right. Anyway, to me, that's my fondest memory of my dear sister.
Cheer up, you saints of God. There's nothing to worry
And she showed me
about.
amazing amounts of love. I mean, unconditional love that I can't even describe. She had a very modest home, but very nice, but very modest, and always very well kept. And the living room was the size of a small bedroom in reality, and the dining room was the size of an even smaller bedroom. And we used to fit 40, 50 people in there for parties.
Nothing to make you feel afraid, nothing to make you doubt. Remember.
It wasn't an event that Nana didn't miss. So to say there's one fond memory, everybody's coming talking about the one memory they have, but Nana was at everything. You name it, birthday parties. She picked us up, Maplewood, drove us all the way back down to Garfield to go to Aunt Lee's birthday party, Timmy's birthday party. You name it, she was always there. Nana was a trooper of everything. She made it everywhere, and we love her.
Remember, Jesus never fails, so why don't you trust him and shout? You'll be sorry you worried that off tomorrow morning.
Michael. Yes. How are you? I'm doing good. Happy birthday.
Is this the princess?
You're getting bigger and bigger.
Matt was a person that had a heart as big as this building, and we were always by her house for every holiday, the picnics, and Matt is someone special. She really is. you come first before anything else in Aunt Matt's life. And she's a terrific aunt. I have a lot of terrific aunts, but Aunt Matt, I love you. We all love you. I could speak for all the cousins. We love you a lot.
I will cling to the old rugged cross.
We made a point of bringing our 7 kids to your house so that they could get the feeling of being part of this amazing family. And I used to think you did it all so effortlessly and you made it look effortless. But now that I have 7 children, I can realize that it wasn't without lots of work and lots of love. And I just thank you for all you've given to us.
Oh, Aunt Matt. Yeah, the kids are here. And Nick is parking the car. Christy and Nick.
Happy birthday.
And Nick. Nicky.
How are you? Happy birthday.
Matilda is my mother-in-law. I call her Bubala, and she calls me Makushla. And she's been a precious friend, not just a mother-in-law, but a precious, loving, compassionate friend. And I don't think many daughter-in-laws can say that without reservation. But I can, and I love her dearly. Going shopping at Christmas and how everything she saw, she shopped with freedom because if it reminded her of someone, she bought it. She didn't look at tags. And it didn't even have to be a family member. It could be anyone. Her generosity and her love are incomparable.
Good, doing well. We brought a baby. Clara Elizabeth.
I was absolutely in the party with everyone. In the party. After having worked all night till 3 and 4 in the morning, she was in the party and enjoying just as much as her sisters, who all laughed to the point where they had to run upstairs because they would double over and they would just laugh hysterically. It was nothing but love and fun when everyone got together, and every space of the house was taken. And it was a small house, but it didn't matter.
I love Nana.
Many, many memories. I really can't list them all, but there are many happy memories. I just want you to know that I love you.
I just always loved you, and I just hope that you just stay here. God just let you stay here for years and years. Thank you.
I love you. God bless you. And I'm so happy that you're my sister.
Hi, Matt. This is Tim. Like Matt said, I just always remember you, how you feel our faces and slap us, and then you know who we are. And God bless you, and we all love you.
So now that you're 90, you can say Yahoo because you led a full life with the people who love you. May the Lord be watching you in the years ahead. May He give peace to your heart and lovely dreams to your head.
Oh God, my Father.
Matilda, when I married Debbie, that was the greatest thing that ever happened to me. And I didn't realize that there were more good things, including you. And that I get to live with you and talk to you and get to know you better. I love you.
My Aunt Matt always visited us when we were sick, and my sister and I. And she always would come to our house with a little gift of some sort. And well, at this particular time, I was 17 years old and I had chicken pox. Well, what can Aunt Matt give me? She couldn't give me a toy. So she brought me a spider plant. And that spider plant had lots of memories. I had it for quite a few years.
With Mitch, she's just such a stalwart and a wonderful sister and mentor. Very consistent in her love and her care. I'm just very privileged to have her as a sister.
Just the fun and the laughter, and and she never complained. She never really, it was never too hot. It was never too cold. It was always just right, and she always made everyone feel like they were at home, no matter what the situation was. Didn't matter who they were. Everyone was welcome. It was an open door policy.
Since missing my mom, Aunt Matt's become not only an aunt, but a kind of a second mom, and just, I love you, Aunt Matt, and I cherish you, and your life is an example for me to follow in a selfless, giving person, and putting Jesus Christ first in your life. I want to do that in my life.
I was little, maybe I was about Abby's age.
I remember she bought me my first doll, and I cherished it. I remember at night I'd hide it. We had a small buffet, and I'd hide it in there so no one would take it. And another thing, she was always the first with everything. She took us, me and Uncle Bob, to New York City to see Roy Rogers and his horse Trigger and his wife Dale Evans. That was such a treat. And then she took us to Nedick's for hot dogs, and all the aunts and the cousins, and they were there with their boyfriends. It was really a fun night. I was just a little thing, but I enjoyed it so much. But you were always there, Matilda, giving, always the first for everything. You were like a second mom to me. Matilda, I love you very much.
They brought and they said you have a daughter. I almost jumped out of the bed. I said, like, I don't know if it was because I came from so many girls, but like that's all I ever wanted was a little girl of my own.
Hey, so now she made me cry, and I'm glad you're glad that I'm your daughter. I'm glad that you're glad, and I love you. You're the best mother, Mom.
Love song from the bird.
No, thank you so much, everybody.
Speaking to the mic.
Oh, what am I saying? That's how it is when you get old.
What's your prayer for your family?
That they would love the Lord with all their heart, not only in word, but in deeds. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be when we all see Jesus. We'll sing and shout the victory.
Yay! Hallelujah. And it will be.
And that's right. I said, when we all get to heaven, when we're all gone from this earth, and we get to heaven, we'll all be together again, and like we'll be even happier than we are here.
Mm-hmm. Hallelujah.
Yes. I'm so happy, for Jesus is a friend of mine.